Hey, Half-Pint, it's Thursday. So, it's been a couple of weeks. I've been busy with school and writing and more writing and school. I'm starting a new novel. I'm 3 chapters in. It's awesome and it's actually working. I've tried writing novels before and I always suck, but for some reason I'm just latching onto this one. It's great. I love it. If you want to read it, you can go to figment.com and search Infinity is Blankness. Not blackness, blankness. Might be a word, it might not be a word, but I made it up and it's my metaphor. So, did you know that Harry S. Truman's middle initial of S stands for, get this, S. Stands for S. What were his parents thinking? We need a middle name for our child. Alright then. Well, I want the initial to be S. Okay, what should the initial stand for? Like, maybe they argued for a really long time, you know, Samuel, no, Samson, no, Solomon, and they just gave up, like, oh, whatever. And they just wrote down S on the birth certificate or something, you know, that's my theory. Poor Harry S. Truman. What are you gonna do? Some people. So if you'll notice, the top of my computer I have written the words, "This machine kills fascists." When my mother saw this, she became slightly concerned, thinking that I was a fascist. And I explained to her that since my computer wasn't murdering me, I must not be a fascist. But what it means is, like, in a fascist dictatorship or government style, the creativity of the people under its rule is quite stifled by discrimination and profiling and general outlaw of good writing. So, the metaphor is that my computer is a facet of my creativity. It is where I write, it is where I create, it is where I bring words and emotion. I just stifled a burp and I'm proud of myself. It's where I am creative. Kills. And creativity is, like, what fascism tried to kill in the countries that it was in. So, I don't know why I explained that to you. It was mostly for my own benefit, because I kind of forgot what the metaphor meant, I'm gonna be honest. I just saw the new season of Doctor Who. My sister bought it on YouTube, and I watched it all. Season 7, not Season 8. Season 8 is currently on TV, as far as I know, but I don't know what I think of it. I mean, it's alright, but something changed. I don't know if it was the writer leaving or what, but I didn't like it as much as every other season. Springtime is here. Finally, and you're coming home in, like, what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks? 2 weeks? 2 weeks? Am I right? Is it 2 weeks? I'm pretty sure I'm right. Huh? Yeah. I don't have a lot to say, and I'm sorry. I'm not being very entertaining, but I don't really think that's my job. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. Hold on. There's a thing on the lens. I'm so sorry. So, when I first watched The Sound of Music when I was a kid on TV, and the first lines are, "The hills are alive with the sound of music," my 7-year-old brain automatically went to hills, you know, like rolling hills and countryside actually being alive. And so when I was 12, I came up with a new beginning to The Sound of Music, which is, "The hills are alive and they're eating our children." Random fun fact about presidents number 2, William McKinley, when he was on his deathbed, named one of the greatest metaphors, I think, ever. So William McKinley, when he was dying, it was pretty sad, and his wife came to his deathbed and said, "I want to go with you." You know, she wanted to die with him because, you know, life wasn't worth living without him or something, I don't know. There was probably a deeper meaning to that. And he looked over at her right before he died and said, "My dear, we are all going." Is that not, like, the greatest thing ever? I think it's brilliant. Oh, that's why we named a mountain after him. Now I know. again, so like I mentioned figment.com earlier, you should go to that and check out all of my stuff, because there's like a ton of it. There's like 8 pages of like my writings, and then there's like over 40 of them I think now, but you don't have to read all of them, just the stuff on like the first 2 pages. I would really appreciate it, because I'm not sure if I suck or not. I mean, I know I'm a good poet, but I don't know, I still like feedback, so if you could read some of my stuff, that'd be great. I don't know, just a thing. I know you hate reading Half-Pint, but some people. So, I grew out the beard, got myself a nice chin strap now. I'm pretty proud of myself. Okay, so tech is coming up. Did you apply? Are you going to apply? You're going to be here when tech is going on. You should apply. I'm just saying. I applied for Wheat Team again, mostly just because it's Wheat Team. You know, I love it, but I might be Wheat Rector. I don't know. I put my name in there, but I doubt it'll be chosen. Whatevs. I also signed up to do another talk, but I doubt they'll let me do that either, since I gave a talk at the last one. You missed it. Some people. They asked me to be an STL, but nah. No, they said I'd be great at it, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I don't want to, besides. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with this thought. It's something I came up with at like 3 in the morning 4 days ago. It was, what is it? Oh. We do not die by the hands of men. We die by the steady hand of time. I thought it was great, or at least it seemed great at 4 in the morning, or 3 in the morning, or whatever. I still think it's pretty good. I don't know. Okay. I will see you next Thursday, or whenever I see you. So, until then, have a good one, and DFTBA.